I'm gonna wait a couple minutes before I get to talking or anything, just to see whoever shows up. For everybody that's in here right now so far, I'm waiting a couple minutes to see who all shows up, and then I'll start taking questions and talk about whatever it is that we talk about today. So let's see. What's going on? New York is in here. All right, so that's pretty much long enough. What's going on with everybody? Uh, I've been MIA on this channel, so I figured I had a little bit of time. I would do a live stream, give you guys some content and interaction time with me. Um, Wondering what I've been doing. I've been working. I've been working. I went to Mexico for a week. Um, the kids, same old same. I did kind of vlog while I was in Mexico. I just don't know if you guys want to see that, so I didn't put it together or whatever, but I'm thinking about doing it. We'll see how that goes. I need to vlog the kids. I've been slacking on that. I know last weekend I had them. It was only me and the older two, so we were out and about enjoying life. It's a lot easier when you don't have like a 2-year old running around everywhere, and the older two are pretty independent. What's going on with everybody? I see these numbers keep dipping, man. It goes up and then goes down, then goes up and then goes down. Anybody got questions or anything? Independent. Do it for what? The vlog, or are you talking about the kids? I wonder if there's a lag on these questions because they're coming in slow. And I'm trying to figure out what you guys are talking about. What's going on? Is that Bia Bia? Or BB? All I see is BI, BI. We ain't got no questions, no nothing. I know it's Sunday, but damn. I went to Mexico with some friends. Went out there with some peoples. Oh, okay, both. Yeah, I need to get back on my vlogging. I just been slacking. My weekends off are like my downtime, and then being with the kids, running around with them and everything. Sometimes I just don't want to have a camera in my hand or even set one up. Sometimes. What is going on? I know it's Sunday, but damn. You're cooking dinner and watching this? Shout out to you. Man. Where is. What is this? What if I just talked to y'all the whole time like this? I'm assuming y'all can see this filter. Uh, that's a tricky situation, but you're married to him. Somebody had just asked for everybody. Somebody had just asked for some advice for herself and her husband who has a daughter whose mother doesn't like her being around his daughter. If you're married, I get that's her mom, but I'm not understanding why she has a problem with you being around the daughter. Cause like you guys are married, like it's not like you're just some random chick or like even just a girlfriend. Like I don't know, that's weird. Have you guys tried to sit down with her and talk it out or figure out what the issue is? Cause it doesn't sound like you're exactly going anywhere, and neither is she. So it's best to figure that out sooner than later, because the child is just gonna get older, and hopefully, the child doesn't feel like she's stuck in the middle of it, or that she's having to play like sides or whatever. I don't get why they do not show the chats longer, and they don't show the chats to y'all, because by the time I read them, depending on how long they are, I'm over here trying to figure out the answer as well as read it to you guys, and then it disappears. Not a good situation. I should just sit here with these bubbles the whole time. Just bubbles. Hey, slid in. This is actually pretty cool. It's like I'm drunk when I'm at the club. DJ playing Bodak Yellow. Shit just got lit. Room starts moving real slow. Trying to dance on somebody. I don't do any of that. I don't do any of that. I'm not. Oh, I can. Man, see, I'm learning things, y'all. I can totally see these comments now if I scroll on the side of the screen. I'm learning. I'm learning. No, no, no. I totally agree. It's not the child's job to smooth it out. It's definitely the parents and whoever else is involved's job. My biggest thing that I've never understood is why I don't know why like parents do that, because it's one of those things where even if I don't like my older two, for instance, their mom dates somebody. Even if I didn't like him, me being a dickhead about it is not really gonna change her like dating him. Like as long as my kids don't ever come to me saying like he put his hands on her or put his hands on them, well her too, or just like he's overstepping his boundaries when it comes to them, it's fine. And I mean, like I said, for the woman who's married to her husband and the little girl's mother is a problem, uh, y'all need to sit down and talk about it. Y'all really do. Christina, thank you. I'm trying to keep them consistent. Also, really quick, tonight or tomorrow, well, tonight or tomorrow morning, I'm going to put out a survey. I don't know how much traffic I get on my podcast from my YouTube viewers, but I'm going to put up a survey. It's real short and simple. It's just a feedback survey about the podcast. And I'm going to leave it up for like a week and a half, and I'm going to pick a lucky winner and give away a $25 gift card. So for any of you who listen or any of you who are interested, check it out. My podcast is linked all over my YouTube. If not, it'll also be below this video. So yeah. Also for Elizabeth, the woman who originally asked that question, if she won't have it, it sounds like there's like some serious personal vendetta there. All I can really say is at that point, your husband and her need to hash that out and figure that out. But, excuse me, I'm assuming you two live in a different household than her. So it's one of those things where I feel like she can't exactly delegate what happens in his household, whereas he can't delegate what happens in her household either. So it's a tough situation, man. It's a tough situation. How many people in here listen to my podcast just out of curiosity? No problem at all. I don't know if it was like serious help, but I mean, that's just my take on it. Thank you. I try. I try. I try. It's a learning lesson. We got one person who listens to the podcast. Well, actually, it's two people. Two people that listen to the podcast. I'm really trying to figure out a way to get a little bit more traffic to my podcast as far as getting more people to hear it and come across it. I know it being on SoundCloud and not everybody being familiar with SoundCloud, it makes it a little bit harder, but I'm also on iTunes, so I'm trying to reach the masses, man. I'm trying to reach the masses. And if you haven't listened to my podcast, honestly, you should probably go check it out. It's pretty dope. If you just need to put on some music and let it run for a little bit, it's a good time. It's a good time. It's slow, boy. Sunday is clearly not the day to do live streams, I see. Any other questions, comments, concerns, random shit? I'm over here messing with this. Oh, this is dope as hell. I like this one. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder how good these filters look on you guys' end. I feel like a little kid right now. Spooky. A nice place to vacation. Personally, Dominican Republic is my favorite. Um, Jamaica was pretty decent. I didn't enjoy the liquor, but I'm also not a really big drinker. Mexico was good for a short amount of time. Uh, yeah, I think that's all I've been to. Mexico, Jamaica, Dominican Republic. Um, Dominican Republic is like my second home. I love Dominican Republic. I know right now is probably not the best time to go out there because there's still the aftermath from the hurricanes, but definitely check it out. I've been to Cancun, which I feel like I didn't like Cancun. I didn't like Cancun because I want to say the resort, but it was also kind of dead. The shopping is lit out in Mexico because the currency exchange. Like you can have some nice outfits for the low because of currency exchange. But I went to Cancun and Playa del Carmen, and I was just recently in Playa del Carmen. You see my T-shirt? Yeah, yeah. Hey. No, I was just out there recently. I like Playa del Carmen way better than Cancun. The resort I was at was pretty nice. The downside to when the both times I've been in Cancun, it was in September, and that's typically down season and hurricane season. And with hurricanes being insane this year, it was pretty dead. So if you're looking for like a party turn up scene and you're not with a big group, you're not exactly gonna get that. At least at the resorts I went to. Yeah, I don't know. If you go with a big crowd, it might be different though. I don't know. It depends on who you're with too. So that's a huge factor. Uh, shoot. Christina, you asked when am I coming to Michigan? Honestly, I don't know. It's a timing thing, and also I don't really know nobody in Michigan. Um, and I typically like to like sleep on couches when I travel, just because it saves me money. You gotta travel. You gotta travel on a budget, man. But Michigan is hella close to Chicago, so I don't know. I would always love to go out there because I hear it's very nice when it comes to taking pictures. There's a lot of abandoned buildings in Detroit and everything like that, so I would be down. I would be down. It's a tough crowd tonight, man. It's a tough crowd. Yeah, some kidless this weekend. As you can tell, I don't have a beard. I had what is it called? I had drill this weekend, so I was in uniform and everything like that. There with their mom, if I'm not mistaken, they went to like a pumpkin patch today or something like that. From what I seen on Snapchat. What's up, Washington State? Hey, is Washington State a good time? I'm just curious, cause I've never been there. Never been there. I've never been to the East Coast. I need to go to like the northern West Coast, and I still need to go to Florida because I ain't never been to Florida. No, I take that back. I've been to Florida, but for layovers. That's it. I need to get out there. All right, Miss Reed. It's beautiful here. What's the weather like in Washington? That sounds like here. I don't know. I don't know. I like hot places. Man, you know how many people I know in Jersey and like New York and stuff like that, and everybody's always like, "Hey, what's up, California?" Everybody is always telling me to come out there, and I have no desire to go to the East Coast, just because I don't know. It has no appeal to me besides Fashion Week, It has no appeal to me at all. Hey, what's up from the UK? Hey, I got UK viewers. That's dope. San Antonio. I'm with that. I'm with that. I ain't been to Texas in a minute. I miss Austin so bad. I miss Austin so bad. And Austin City, what is it? Limits, lights. ACL is going on right now in Austin, and I couldn't make it this year. It makes me very sad. Very sad. Although I'm gonna try to make it to South by Southwest next year. I just don't know how I'm gonna get my badge. But it's gonna happen somewhere or another. Is it fun? I feel like a lot of people in NY are dicks. Yeah, Austin always has something going on, and Austin has beautiful weather. Like, beautiful weather. I literally almost moved there at one point, and then I just couldn't do it because of the kids. But I miss Austin a lot. I love festivals and things like that, so getting to go to those would be a great time. Yeah, see, I'm not really big on fast pace. That's why I kind of stay out of Chicago, because Chicago's really fast paced if you're downtown, and I'm not really with that. The whole public transportation shit. Like, I like driving. I'm not super crazy about having to take taxis and almost get hit because people want to drive like idiots. Nah, nah. NY looks nice though. No, I would love to go to the UK. I really want to go to Paris. I've got like a list of places I want to go to that I haven't gotten to go to yet because I'm kind of obsessed with going to tropical places. But I will make it there eventually. Eventually. Isn't it really cold in the UK usually? Or it's like cooler in the UK? Yeah, New York looks super touristy. Like, what is it, Times Square? Where everybody just sits and stands and looks up at the billboards and shit. Like, that looks cool as far as photography stuff, but I don't know if I'd want to do it. I don't know. Oh, boy. Yeah, Chicago's cold as hell in the winter. That's why, like, I can never move to the East Coast because I'm not gonna leave Chicago and then go somewhere else to be freezing in the winter too. I want warm winters. I want the opportunity to go swimming on Christmas. I don't need snow for Christmas. I need warm weather. You guys got any last questions? I'm probably gonna keep this one a little short. I know it's Sunday. Probably wasn't the best day to live stream. But you guys got any last questions, comments, anything? Hey, you planning a trip to Chicago? Um, what is it? You're coming at a really bad time because it's about to get cold as hell. And you're not really gonna want to be outside. But I mean, we got the Art Institute, or is it the Art Institute or Art Museum? You got the Shed Aquarium. No, I'm not watching football. I'm not about that life. And if anything, I'm boycotting football, even if I did watch football. Y'all really want to see this video about Z, huh? Like, I'm not understanding this. Christina, real quick, you got the Shed Aquarium. You got, if I'm not mistaken, there's a couple museums out there. You got the big ass bean. Uh, the Magnificent Mile for shopping. I'm blanking. Who all in here is from Detroit or Michigan area? Wow, okay. So it's a few of y'all in here from Detroit. That's what's up. Well, at least I know if I go to Detroit and do a meet and greet, it'll be like 5 of y'all. We meeting at the local Starbucks. Trying to get a pumpkin spice latte. Yo, these comments disappear so fast. Why y'all want to know about Z so bad? I'm just curious. Like, why y'all want to know? Yeah, but see, y'all not asking about Z. Y'all asking about his mom and the story behind all of that. So it ain't really about him. It's more so just about the background. Everybody loves Z. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. That little boy, he's bad as hell. He don't listen for nothing. Oh boy. Oh, he definitely take. Look, he's got my looks, and he's got my like smarts, and he dances like me. But like his attitude is hardcore. His mom, hardcore. Honestly, I've been slacking in the video department because I've been putting a lot of my focus towards my podcast. Um, I have like a list of videos. Also, a lot of you guys don't necessarily give me feedback on content you guys want, and I'd rather do content you guys want, or at least get a feel for the stuff you guys want, where then I can like brainstorm and think of different stuff to talk about when it comes to that. Cause right now all I'm getting is a Z video. That's all y'all want. Y'all want to know the Z situation in the video, and I'm in a better place to talk about that now. Whereas before, I don't think it would have been a really good video because I might have been acting like purely off of emotion and probably said some really reckless shit that I would have regretted. So that's partly why I haven't also. I actually do. Somebody said talk about raising the kids as a single dad and the challenges I face. I actually do have that as one of the videos. I plan on recording. Like I said, I've just been putting a lot of focus forward, or I'm sorry, focus towards my podcast. So that's been getting a lot of my attention. Um, Oddly, I will tell y'all, I did record a video for the whole Z thing, and I felt like it was hella awkward. Just because as much as it's been a year since like me and him have been together and have known about each other, and even though it's been a year, well, September 6th was a year. Even though it's been a year, things are still different. So, the video was just my facial expressions. I was like hella jittery. It was just not a good video, but I do plan on releasing it at some point. If you guys have specific questions as far as what you want to know about that situation, you can ask. Thank you, Christina. Hey, Christina, if you hit me up offline, um, I'll give you a list of shit to do in the city. I just thinking about it off the top of my head, I'm blanking right now. Oh shit. Trying to keep up with these comments. It's hard. How many of y'all are like parents in here? I keep asking these questions, as if y'all gonna raise your hand or some shit and I can see it. Can I get a shout out, please? Bro, I don't even know who you are. I can't shout out somebody I don't know. What do you do? Somebody out here trying to get free publicity. What do you do? First off, why y'all asking me for shout outs? I'm a little dude out here. You see my views? I ain't getting views. I'm a little dude. Y'all over here asking me for shout outs. Jay Splash, what do you do? Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, things is getting quiet in here. I actually got to get out of here. Um, if you have any questions or anything, comments, like I said, leave them down below. I will link all my crap, podcasts, Instagram, Snapchat, everything to the bottom of this video. Um, yeah, everybody that showed up tonight, thanks. Lesson learned, Sunday is probably not the best night to do a live stream. Or I'm just still a little dude and I ain't got traction like that to be doing live streams really. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I hope everybody has a good night and I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. Again, thanks for hanging out with me for like 30 minutes. Yeah. Till the next video or next vlog or the next podcast episode, y'all need to go follow my podcast. I'll see y'all and y'all hear from me, alright?